Now, what we studied in last lecture, I hope my screen is properly visible. Now, I'm sharing documentation with you. Now, many students are facing problems in their MySQL installation. So, here is a small document that I have already shared in your college group yesterday itself. Am I audible properly? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, our main concern was installing your MySQL, then installing your MySQL connector for Python. But there were some problems or issues with your versions and install. Now, you can install your Python explicitly using your command prompt. Just follow me. Open this command prompt. Go to your root user. For that dot cd dot or cd backslash you can use. Now you can change the directory as Python. This is one option. In this Python, you can also change this as script. Then use this command pipe install MySQL, MySQL client or MySQL connector for Python. But in this case, I have MySQL client installed as a MySQL server 5.71. You can just go through this MySQL connector hyphen Python. So it will be downloaded and installed. It is already installed yesterday itself. Or you can find this script located under this users app data local programs Python 34 script. So this is a 32-bit system. So it have a different path. I'm just showing uh, for 64-bit users. Go to users, lab 64, 68, sorry. Now you can have this, so it is not showing hidden files. So you have to just go to this share with folder option, folder and search option. So view and search, show hidden files and folders and track. So basically app data is in hidden folder. So you can just go to local Microsoft file, go to lab 64, go to app data through local. You can get this programs, uh, but our Python 34 folder is not listed here. So we are accessing that Python 34 with this path cd Python 34 and cd script. This was clear. Now, after several modifications, I have changed my password of MySQL. I hope this command line is properly visible. I'm just making it more visible to you. Wait for the black. Okay. Now, I have changed this password to 12345. You can just see this SQL, MySQL will get connected. Now, first command you have to use is show database. Data, spelling is different. That's why it is giving an error. So these databases are listed that we have already discussed in yesterday's lecture. Information schema, MySQL, need and performance schema sys. Now we have to use this our database use NIT that we have created yesterday itself. Use NIT database change. Now one command is there, show table. Show tables. So employee table is created by me yesterday. So what I will do is I will drop that table, drop table. Name of the table is employee. So table is dropped. Now again you can just check show tables. The empty set is there. Now as we have already discussed and went through that module, or Python manual, we are going to start with your practicals based on that manual. So just referring this manual, go to my site. So go to this Python manual. So I might be taking your two lectures, first two lectures. I hope you don't mind that. So open this Python practical manual. Password is shared with you. Now going down to database programming. After performing this database practical, we can move to your widget practicals. Now, design a simple database application that stores the records and retrieves the same. We already discussed with this. We are done with this practical. I'm just copy pasting this code here itself on ideally Python ideally. Say new file. Just saving this file. Password 12345. User root localhost 127.0.0.1, or you can use just localhost. I'm just saving this file as prac prac 10a. Okay, so I'm just executing this file. So table gets successfully created. Table is successfully created, as you can see that on my screen. Now how to check this table? Again, use this command show table. You can see employee table is there. Okay, no issue. Hello, clear till here? What we have done is imported mysql.connector, then assign a DB object as mysql.connector.connect by using this credential as user equal to root, that is your by default. Then we had password as 12345, host will be localhost, database will be neat. Then we have cursor equal to db.cursor, cursor.execute, cursor.execute. Then we are passing this SQL command, SQL equal to create table employee first name. Then we have passed this data types as character and specifying its size, having a constraint not null. What is a not null constraint? You can't assign that value as null. Then we have last name char 20, int, age int, sex for char 1, then income will be float. Now what is the difference in between float and int? So float can take decimal fraction. Then we have cursor.execute. We are executing this SQL command. So print, and after everything is done, we have to close this database. I hope it is clear. Simple code, can execute this and your table will be created. Now moving ahead, we have other things. Next program, just saving this as 10b prac 10b. So in this particular program, what we are doing is database will be changed. We have to create a new database, basically. Python underscore MySQL. Then insert record into the database. Actually, spelling is different. So here we have to use this NIT database that we have already created. So we insert into employee values. Now what we are doing is we are just inserting some values into my database. So just check whether it is working. Okay. So this has to be in commenting. So expected and indented block. Just execute this invalid syntax print that is showing a bit of commit. Indentation plays a crucial role here also. So nothing is happening. Now you have to just cross check with your database. Select star from what's your table name? Employee. So empty set is there. Actually, it is not inserted. There might be difference in the code. Create table equal first name six. Everything is like can be into employee value. With that data, so it is not taking that values. Just wait. Data inserted successfully. Okay, no issues. Now you can cross check with this command. Select star from employee. So you can see one more table is added. Uh, one record is added. Now again, suppose I want to add a new table, a new record. I can change this record as whatever I want to use. Okay. I'm just saving this data inserted successfully. Again, you can just use the same command. Select star from employees. You can see you can add n number of records in this particular, but make sure that whatever your column values and data type matches. So nothing serious about this code. You can just use this db equal to mysql. Everything is same. Cursor now. Few important concepts are there like commit, rollback, and close. Now, what is the difference in between commit and rollback? Commit is when you want to finalize the thing, then you use this commit state. When you are done with everything, you just commit. Then what is rollback? Rollback in case there is any error, you'll be rollbacking that transaction in database. I hope this is clearly done. Please note in yes or no. Hello. So I can get a confirmation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that error was sorted out of MySQL of many students. I hope so. Now, next program I'll be taking. It's not compulsion or any mandation to use this same database for each and every program. You can use your, you can simply use your other databases also, but you have to create the databases first. Then now I'm just saving this program as 10, sorry, prac, prac 10 C. I'm saving this. Just trying to run this. So expected integrated block as we have copied this. We have to shift this cursor little bit. Now invalid syntax is there. Now indentation error is there. Nothing serious about that. Invalid syntax is there. Repetition for. Okay. Just saving this. Indentation is expected properly. Just we have to very precautiously we have to pass the statements and just Invalid syntax, indentation error, basic, no issues with that. So expected indented block, a very common errors in Python program. So unable to fetch data error. Let's see first name, last name, age, sex, and cursor fetch all. Okay, print percentage. I guess we have some mistaken with that errors. Wait, wait, wait. Just using this, just printing these things. Let's again check this unexpected character after line 20 character here. Unexpected character. Let's check the columns of this basic table. While inserting first name, last name, age, and one, two, three, four, five values are there. Now again just cross checking first name equal to percentage s t f name l name 8 6 and okay. It is showing unable to fetch records basic. But what is expected output? It will show that records. So how many records are there basically? Two records we have added. We have to again rectify this code. Some basic mistakes are there. Where income percentage, we have passed this condition where income should be greater pay 1000 for each command this. Then we are retrieving this results in row wise. So f name equal to row 0, L name is equal to row 1, then age equal to row 2, sex equal to row 3. So income. So this record will be fetched inside this printing, and otherwise it will generate an unable to fetch data. So disconnected by server. And next is your import SQL connect. So next practical we are switching to. So I am saving this as 10 track 10D. So expected indentation is there always. You have to just be careful while installing this or running this. Results are there. So X name will be shifted inside. Again this age, income, okay, no issues. Then syntax it will show. Nothing else. Okay. So just save this program. So you can fetch this data. This is was intended for fetching this data. Okay, hello.
Yes, sir.
It is the same code that we have executed above. Okay, but due to some technical errors, that code was not showing your output. You can just say income equal to 4 when this page result. No issues. Same code, but we minor changes might. Okay. Now, just note down the output, what we are getting. So you can just see data is fetched inside that column name, F name, L name, age, sex, and income. Okay. Now, moving ahead, we can have this next practical. Design a database application that allows the user to add the records. What we want to do is design an application, database application that allows the user to add the records into that particular database. What we are doing is we are using the same database. Now you are inserting values through database. We are already done with this. Again, we are retrying and rerunning that concept basically. So import MySQL connector will be there. DB MySQL connector uses database as NIT. Then cursor will be equal to db.cursor for showing your current cursor. Then you have to pass this command as SQL equal to insert into employees first name, last name, values, and suppose I want to just insert that values, then I have to specify its type. So Ajay is characters, MO is your character, D is for your integer, and C for normally character. Again, D is for your. Now make sure while passing the values in numeric, you have to pass you have to pass values in without single quote or double quote while passing a numeric. Again, just I am saving this file as prac 10e. So you connect the access denied for user local host authentication problem. Okay. I got it now. Here you can notice I have passed this password as one root. So what is our password? 12345. Our password is 12345. So data added successfully. You can just cross check with this select star from employee. 3 rows you can just see. Hello. The third record is added that we have already passed with this practical number 10E. No issue. But make sure that when you do any changes or add some comment in particularly, then you have to use this commit statement. Commit, then you have to use this commit statement for committing your transaction database related transaction. This is done also. Now, last portion of your this GI programming using database. What we want to do is we want to simply delete a record using a coding snippet. So that is very simple thing. I'm just using the simple code for deleting the data. Now again, cross check with this credential. Here it is root. I'm just changing it to 12345. My database is the same, NIT. Now what is your command? Command has to be delete from employee where age is less than 20. So cursor execute data deleted successfully. So I'm just saving this program as 10, sorry, prac 10F. I'm just executing this. Okay, cursor is missing. Okay, no issue. So data deleted successfully. You can cross check. Age is less than 19, so last record is having is less than 19, so it is deleted from the database. As you can notice, no issue with that. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt relevant to this particular practicals relevant to your MySQL or MySQL connector with Python? So you have successfully completed your database practical. Now what is the remaining GUI practical? So after 5 minutes short break, I'll be recording that also. So stay connected for that. So for GUI application, no issues with that. So it is very simple thing. You can just use this database for your regular practice, but make sure that your username, password, and other database uh, authentication is has to be proper, and credential has to be proper. So what you require to install is MySQL client, as you can see here, connector for Python. But before installing connector, specify your Python version. So that will be simplified. If it is you are unable to install your MySQL client, then just go to this command prompt. Then you can find this either in user program, local app data, local programs, Python 34, or in some pieces you can directly access that Python 34 or whatever version you have installed in your Python. So just install this pipe, install MySQL connector for Python. No issue with that. Okay. Hello. Any issues
Yes,
with
sir.
that? No. So what is remaining in this Python programming is your GUI program. So after a short break of 5 to 6 minutes, I'll be recording that. Okay.